I have literally just watched episode 9 of Star Trek Picard, and I couldn't be happier. Oh my god. Yes, yes. You did it. You actually did it. Enterprise D is back. The crew is back on the bridge. Oh my god. I am a super cynical, old curmudgeon, and I just absolutely lost my shit when I was watching this. Actually felt tears almost well up of nostalgic excitement. I'm actually a little bit shaky. I didn't think I was going to be hit that hard, but oh my god. Seeing and hearing Captain Picard, again, it's field emotion, Captain Picard, ordering the engage. Oh, you did it! You did it! This is what it should have been from the start of season 1. But you've done it. You've done it now. Oh my god. I can't even really put into words. I have just literally just finished watching it. So I skipped doing a review of 7 just because I didn't have time. But I can't not put something up about this. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Enterprise D, the bridge, the original bridge, and it's actually lit. It's well lit, and it's got carpet. Even Jean-Luc Picard says the thing he missed most was the carpet, and just little things like that. But seeing a well-lit bridge, the original bridge, well, not the original bridge, but my bridge. Wow. Whew. Sorry, got a bit excited there. I will do a proper review now of the episode. We see episode 8 taking us right where we left off from episode 7. And I liked episode 7. Quite a little quick thing about episode 7. It was really good seeing the whole cast back together for the first time in the ready room. Yeah. Episode 7 was kind of meh. But you did see the end of Vadic's story. Vadic gets killed. Okay, that was cool. Not very satisfying, to be honest. She just gets chucked out into space and dies. The end. Okay. So, episode 8 picks off directly from that. And we get to find out basically what is going on with Jack. And I still don't fully understand it, if I'm honest. So, Locutus of Borg had a biological transceiver or something left in him after he was de-assimilated, and he somehow managed to pass that on to Jack. And that's what Jack is using to control people. So he is essentially a Borg without any Borg implants. I don't know what ramifications that has for the remainder of TNG after Picard was assimilated, but I'll allow it. I think it was basically dormant inside Picard, so doesn't really affect it. I don't like when things are retconned that massively, but again, I think it works within the context of the story, so I'll allow it. The motivations behind what's going on don't make much sense to me at the moment. Like, the Borg have never really needed anything other than just their might to assimilate people. So, whether or not this was a plan of opportunity, because they realised that, Jack now exists somehow, or if this was always the plan, I don't think they could have planned for Picard to have a child. I mean, that seems like a very far-fetched plan. So if this is a plan of opportunity, then great. I'll allow that makes perfect sense. They discovered this thing that they had put into Picard got passed on to his offspring, so they've made the most of this situation to further their goals of assimilation. If that's the case, perfect. I like that. If it was the plan all along to use his offspring, don't like that. That's a stupid plan. You can't plan for that. And the Borg are essentially computers, so would not really be capable of planning for the complexities of human emotion and human parenthood and whatnot. But anyway, this is all by the by. Like, yeah, I don't really understand how the Federation have been so stupid as to allow their ships to have this interconnectivity thing. I mean, when has it ever been a good idea that if you can take over one ship, you can take over the entire fleet? That makes no sense. That's preposterous. And this has obviously been going on for a long time. You can't just, shoehorn this stuff in. This is like built from the ground up of these new ships. So I think that's a bit stupid. And I'm not sure I like that. Because it makes the Federation seem like morons. Yeah. I don't like the Federation Starfleet feeling like they're morons, because again, they're supposed to be the sort of apex of civilization, especially human civilization. They're supposed to be where we can get to as like our peak. And if our peak is this stupidity, then yeah, I'm not too happy about that. But anyway, the whole episode, I was just waiting for the Enterprise D to come back. And I didn't believe it. When even people were telling me in my comments on my previous videos that the Enterprise D was coming. And it was behind Hangar 12 in the Fleet Museum. I didn't believe it was going to happen. I had no faith in the production team, the writing team, the directors, the showrunner, whatever. I had no faith that they were going to do it. But they did it. And by God, it was satisfying. It was so satisfying. Seeing the Enterprise D back in its full majesty. Well, not full majesty, some of it still don't work, but the bridge was back. And, seeing the original crew on there. And they, and as a selfish point, they got rid of Raffi. Yep, they left Raffi behind. Thank God. If she'd gone on that bridge, I think I would have maybe screamed. But they got rid of her. Got rid of her. Yes. And it did mean that we'd lost a character. We lost a very good character. Shaw's dead. I liked Shaw. Shaw was actually, he started off as a one-dimensional idiot and then moved on to being a very well-rounded character, and even gets a bit of a redemption with 7 of 9 right at the end. He calls her 7 of 9. Again, I still don't understand the motivation behind 7 wanting to be called 7 of 9, but okay, in this arena, that's what she wants, so I'll allow it. But Raffi doesn't get to come along. Yes. So it's just the original crew. And it's one of the things I thought was weird. It seems the Borg plan, or the Borg technology, is equivalent of those noise activation sensors that only people under a certain age can hear. And it's basically to deter loitering of youths. So only the people under 25 got assimilated, which I thought was, okay, I'm wondering how you're going to leave, because everyone's gone through this, because they're basically implanting the assimilation bio-gene, whatever it is, via the transporters. So everybody's gone through it, but it doesn't work if you're over 25. So it's like, okay. So you're only getting the young, you're only getting the youth, and all the old people are left behind. And they say, it's not even that old, 25 plus. There's got to be more plus 25s in Starfleet than there is lower 25 and lower, right? Because realistically, you're not going to get onto a Starfleet ship until you've gone through Starfleet Academy. And I don't know when that ends, but if you assume it's similar to university or college, that's 21, 22. So you've only got a 4-year gap. for people who are going to get assimilated. Of course, it may be different for all of the other races, because they say it's different for each race, but really not a lot of people are going to be affected by this. But it seems like everyone's affected. But anyway, I don't care. I don't care about all that. I don't care about these stupid little plot holes. I'll let them go, because I get the Enterprise D back. And Jean-Luc Picard, he says, make it so. And he says, number 1. And he says, engage. And I just forgot all about all the crap they put me through up until this point. Because I got to see the original TNG crew on the Enterprise D. And I'm so happy about it. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't need to review the episode anymore. They gave me what I wanted. So, if you're happy, if you're satisfied with that, is like how I was, let me know. If you thought it was just the cherry on top of a shit cake, then, you know, that's also you're fine. But I loved it. And next week when we see them on the Enterprise D again, and there's only one thing left on my bingo card of things that must happen in order for me to think this season was fantastic, and it's for Captain Jean-Luc Picard to order a tea Earl Grey hot. And let's hope he does. Until next time, bye bye.